My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. We're coming to you live from round one of the Gold Squadron Showdown. Yes, you're seeing in-person play here. Gold Squadron Studios, our very first showdown happening here in the studios. Looking forward to doing more of these with different players from around the world in the future. And we're here with the Gold Squadron crew, all fully vaccinated and excited to bring you guys some X-Wing content today and find out who will be crowned the GSP Showdown champion. Today, I'm joined by...
It is me, William Hegwood.
The one and the only. And, yeah, you're going to hear commentary from every combination possible of us. That's true. You'll have Marcel and Ryan next game. So we're going to go ahead and open up the Choose Your Champion polls. Instructions are on your screen. If you're watching on YouTube, you've gotten used to us asking for this, but it is time for you to let us know who do you think is going to win this game and why. Put it in the comments down below so you can, let us know what you thought going in. And if you want, go ahead and reply and let us know what you thought of the actual ending of the game. You'll see right there off the start, there was a target lock placed out there. Who was that by? I think this.
That's Kylo and Von Rog's target locks. Now there is jam on those pods, so probably not likely for them to get them, but good to have it nonetheless.
And as they continue setting dials here, want to remind you that today, all of our sponsors are a part of this event of us coming back to being able to play here in person. Shout out to Curled Paw Creatives, District Foundry, and Kuat Print Yards. All of them have 15% off offers going on right now. You can use coupon code GSP2021 on both District Foundry and Curled Paw Creations, and you can use just code GSP at Kuat Print Yards. Get yourself some X-Wing swag. Get ready to play in person when it is safe and you are ready to play at your local game stores. I know some people, I did see some Facebook, Reddit, Discord posts, people excited about being able to play in person again here soon. And yeah, it's really great. Honestly, I'm a little... like looking at this, it just looks strange, right? We haven't really seen this real view in such a long time.
I don't, right?
We do have the telestrator. It is a staple of the cast here.
Oh, of course.
We got to make sure pull it here so that you can use it as well, Will.
Okay. Get that epic keyboard out of here for
yeah. Producer James, it is Zano. Man. What a man, what a man, what a man. That's all you get. All right.
Yep. Yeah, so Ryan doing a wider formation here. He knows he's not going to be facing a joust. So we kind of spreading out here. So why don't we go over the list? Why don't you take Marcel's first here?
All right, so Marcel has Kylo Ren and Von Reg, Kylo Ren has supernatural reflexes, prime thrusters, and ion torpedoes. Let's go ahead and throw up that supernatural reflexes for maybe anybody who hasn't seen it before, because it's a card that we don't see too often played right now, just because of the cost. But it essentially allows you to reposition, boost, or barrel roll for the cost of a force. In the case of Kylo, before you reveal your dial. So you got so much flexibility in that, and you can see it right there. Before you activate, you may spend a force to perform a barrel roll or boost action. Then, if you performed an action you do not have on your action bar, suffer a damage. But that's not the case for Kylo Ren. So you got that awesome repositioning. Then he also has prime thrusters and ion torpedoes. So prime thrusters allows you to perform boosts and barrel rolls while you're stressed. I think you can have up to 2 stress on you and be able to do that. So it essentially gets around the problem where supernatural reflexes says action on it. And you put prime thrusters and say, no, I can pretty much do it whenever. Of course, the caveat is that if you are stressed, you can't perform any other actions, namely the target lock, because essentially you're boosting and barrel rolling before your moves. Or focus, of course. But we'll see how he ends up using it. And, of course, he also has those ion torpedoes, potentially setting up an opportunity to ion a ship, know where it goes, and you strike it down where it stands. On Major Von Reg, we got Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf is a modification card, an elite pilot talent card that allows you to modify your dice by re-rolling one of your dice, as long as you're outside of range 2 of any friendly ships. And since Marcel has 2 ships, it's not going to be too hard to do. Should be pretty easy. And then the Deuterium Power Cells has 2 charges on it, and it is essentially regen. During the system phase, you may spend 1 charge and gain 1 disarm token to recover 1 shield. It does have a secondary effect as well. Before you would gain 1 non-lock token, if you are not stressed, you may spend 1 charge to gain 1 stress token instead. So potentially, if you were being jammed, right, you could switch that to a stress instead.
Correct.
I'm not sure if you would want to do that, but in a situation where maybe you would clear it next turn anyway,
yeah,
not a big deal.
I think it's mostly would be used for the fine-tune thrusters, deplete, or strain. That's where I would commonly see it, but I think Marcel is going to lean into the regen for it.
Yeah. Wait, Marcel and regen? I don't know what you're talking about.
The other thing is that it does work on disarm tokens, so you can burn both of those charges for 1 shield.
All right, what do we got on Ryan's side? Oh.
What'd you kick? Oh, she came back. Oh, fine.
Sorry about that, everybody. Keep it going. Keep it going.
All right. So on Ryan's side, he has chosen his resistance squad. That is a this is a 2 pods, 3 T70s, classic archetype for the resistance right now. That starts with a blue squadron rookie with BB Astromech. That's the base level I-1 T70. BB Astromech allows it to have 2 opportunities to barrel roll before a blue maneuver. That's 1 and 2 banks and 3 forward. Also, thanks, James. Also, Vi Morati in the pod with automated target priority, so it has to shoot the closest target there, and if it misses, it gets a calculate. Now, Vi Morati gives out the compromising intel to an enemy. That enemy was Major Von Reg. Compromising intel. If Vi is at range 3 of... Or, excuse me. Yes. If Vi is range 3 of you, because you have the compromising intel, you must flip your dial face up during the system phase. Also, while you defend or perform an attack against Vi Morati, you cannot spend focus tokens. So obviously that there's no reason to put that on Kylo, because he's got Supernatural and the Force. So neither one of those effects really help out the squad. But that's going to be some great information for blocks from these T70s, and also to set up some good kill boxes. While the Major can barrel roll, then boost, he's still fairly limited after after you see his dial, I guess. Anyways, continue on. We got the 2 ships Ryan did draft Honor the Resistance. That's Jessica Pava. She gets a reroll per round equal to the number of friendly ships. And then Rose Tico with C-3PO Rose, if you will. C-3PO gives her double calculates or coordinate and calculate. And she gets rerolls for each friendly ship in the attack arc. So not always her arc, the attacking arc there. Very efficient. One of the, I think, the standouts lately for budget ships in Resistance. And then finishing off the squad is a new pilot. That's Ni-Mi Chirin? Oh, give us some up, Dylan. Chirin?
Nimi Chirin. It might be Chireen.
Chireen?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That sounds very Star Warsy.
Mm-hmm.
Nimi. My name's Nimi Chireen.
Chireen. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Like I said, this is a new pilot coming out of that Heralds of Hope. And says, while you perform an attack, if the defender's initiative is higher than yours, which it will be in this matchup, you may change one blank result to an eyeball result. That's great. Dice modifications can really lean heavily on just the focus token. Does not need a target lock. You can save those target locks to help out the blue or give some repositions if you're coordinating through Rose. And overall, it becomes with the reroll some Jess, the conversions from Nimi, and then Rose's rerolls. A lot of these ships are just naturally have great dice modifications for offense.
And, you know, yeah, he's got a lot of options out there. One of the things that, you know, Ryan is really, really good at, you know, he is a fan of, he essentially doesn't like to run anything less than 5 ships. He's like, five is the minimum for Ryan. What he's going to have to do, especially with these repositioning aces, is create a net, right? You have to decide in an area where you think you could catch one of the ships, and then you go from there. Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah, we see
if you can close the net on somebody.
Yeah, we see Von Rog testing the waters out here. Von Rog. I think that's Captain Marvel's nemesis. It's Von Reg. Testing the waters out here. See if we can get a shot.
There's a range 3 check. That's a range ruler, by the way.
That's a range ruler. Yeah, look at this. Look at that, actually measuring things. So yeah, I think he boosted with that 1 straight there, because I don't think those ships have a 1 straight. So boosted in, try to get a free shot there. Easily has an exit lane to the left, though. Does not have to engage those T-70s. But hopefully can draw some aggro and pull those away from Kylo, who's now going to try to nip at the other side. And that's really what you got to do with these 2 ship like small base aces. You just got to keep nipping and nipping from the signs until you get a full opening they can dive right in on.
Now, where do you think? So,
Rose is at the top there.
Right here. Obviously, Marcel's got 2 different targets. If you're Ryan, who are you prioritizing and trying to get? Because right now, it doesn't seem like Ryan has a beat on either one. Like he could bring these X-wings down, right? You can kind of point there. You bring is that one Rose?
Yeah, Jess is hanging out with Rose. She's the blue one.
So that's Vi.
Those the colors of the things on the overlay is the colors of the ships.
Mm-hmm. And but can Jess get around here? Is that maybe like a 3 forward boost in order to try to threaten Von Reg, or is Von Reg getting out of there?
I mean, you have coordinates from Rose. Rose could just like 3 forward, and then you could barrel roll Jess if her wings are closed still. It looks like all those wings are still closed for now, allowing that coordinated barrel roll. You could even coordinate focus linked barrel roll to bank and then boost as well. So, yeah, I think they could easily kill box, but the problem is Von Reg's not going to be here. You know what I mean? Von Reg, I think, is going to head this way. And then that way he can either cut back in to help out or barrel roll, boost, and hide behind the gas cloud. I know how to reset this. You got it. Yeah, Man, it would be like just like a one bank from Von Rog, or even like anywhere taking it this lane, this lane right here. I don't see Von Rog doing. Like it's too easy to converge over there. Then where do you hide, right?
Right.
Like where do you go? You either have to go past them and fight them in the corner, which isn't great, or run this way. And neither option is, I think, ideal. So, but you, at the same vein though, even if you know Von Reg is running, it's going to be hard to put a kill box on Kylo. You're mentioning the supernatural reflexes, but you forgot to mention that the auto thruster's ability on the silencer as well.
Yeah, the ability to, after performing an action, you may perform a barrel roll or boost and take a stress after that. That's setting up that double reposition. You can end up doing both repositions with that supernatural reflexes, or if Marcel wants to get real crazy, he could just choose not to supernatural and then boost and barrel roll afterwards. And of course, that sets him up because of prime thrusters. He can still supernatural the turn before. Oh, sorry, the turn after. Excuse me.
Exactly. Yeah, they really go hand in hand. Like it's hard to invest the points in supernatural and not bring prime thrusters as well, just because they work so good together. How was the dice cam doing at that time?
doing a little blinky now. Yeah.
All right, so tense round of dial. They were pretty fast the first couple rounds, but they're slowing down for their dials as they get closer and closer.
Somebody said, "Where's D?" Well, you know what we could do here is we could take a little peek if you guys want to see them. Let me do a little picture-in-picture here. I want to see what it looks like, what these guys are doing live. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm going to have to do a little flip here because of the camera. Transform. There we go. So there's Ryan and Marcel in the flesh. Right there, bottom right. GSP Studios, under the lights.
Yeah, Gamer Tuba saying the picture's a little bit fuzzy. Twitch does downscale your...
On the laptop is the timer right there. So you see a laptop right next to them that has the overlay timer and score. One of the things we're kind of doing a live test on is the idea of having a scoreboard available to you. You know, one of the things that a lot of TTS players have done is use that score tool. Use that score tool in order to keep track of the score as we're going, or we have a YASB window out there. But this is a way for us to have it. And basically, James, no pressure, but don't get it wrong, okay? Because they have that information.
they're relying on you.
That's 100% you.
Baphomet Dragon Lore just subscribed. Very much appreciated. Working our way towards those sub goals and our next giveaway.
Grimwolf, go ahead. Yeah, no pressure, James. You got this. I believe in you.
All right, so we have the T-70s looking at that lane.
Ah, a little BB, BB action.
Down to one charge. Yep, setting up that lane, or excuse me, setting up the coverage of that lane. Rose turned away there to rejoin her friends. Going to coordinate Jess, it looks like.
What do we got? Boosty, a focus.
We're going to see the linked action. Yeah, he's going to try the barrel roll.
So essentially the threat here is like if Von Reg comes this way, we're going to try to hurt him, right? But you also have this nice, I like this. You have this like cone of death kind of set up. You have the possibility if Von Reg does end up doing the bailout, you can bring this, you know.
Look at this mastery. Did he catch it? Oh, he did touch it. We have our first obstacle.
First obstacle. Gunboats in the chat. You did it, Ryan! Oh, sorry, we missed the first dice roll.
Oh, man.
Sorry, because it's been flickering. That's why I had it off. Working on it. Wrecked.
Yeah, shout out also to For Blank Heroic. Love that name. Very X-Swingy. For gifting some subs. Appreciate everybody joining us, watching in, gifting them subs, putting them gunboats in the chat.
There we go.
Ooh, Nabi's going 3 obstacle collisions. I mean, these T-70s can just fly over these obstacles. I mean, it's all debris and gas clouds, right? So really not too many penalties around here.
I think the real question is how many ships we knock over today. How many ships I knock over today.
I'm going to be knocking over ships, that's for sure.
All right, we got a little boost action there with Supernatural. Single force expenditure. Going for the 2 banks. So Kylo right now does have the flank.
Mm-hmm. Can be able to move that target lock and set up that torpedo as well.
And again, for everybody out there, we are having a little bit of tech things we are working on trying to move things around slowly here in the background to try to get things a little bit more stable. But it is the first time back in person. Hopefully we can get things solved during our break.
Minion 908 with this sub as well. Thanks for joining us in this in-person play. Now, Grimwolf had a question. Someone says he hasn't been to many in real-life tournaments. How do you keep track of score in real life? I think a lot of the people have adapted personal note cards or like a printout of your list that will show like half-point thresholds and things. And just have that available for your opponent as well. Sometimes people use apps like Launch Bay or even Yazbeed now allows it if you can get some internet access.
Yep. Oh,
he took it. Wow.
He is going in with Von Reg.
Is this a block from that BB?
Oh, we got him. Our first block.
Woo!
First block back, baby.
Oh, man. Now he's sitting in a Viarc, range 2 Jess, and maybe a range 1 from Nimi. Ooh, and no Lone Wolf there. I'm so surprised of that. But maybe he didn't expect Kylo to come in. Maybe he thought Kylo would go out.
Here we go. First dice roll. There we go. Whiffs on that first attack. Von Reg going into Nimi.
That was range 1. Yeah, that's going to be bad for the Major here. With no defensive
it's ion torpedo.
All right, so it shoots the ion torp. It's on Nimi.
I think Marcel's on edge. She got blocked. He chose violence, and it was a mistake.
So we're taking damage and ion on Nimi. Refuses to spin that focus. Needs it for that double modification.
Yeah, I mean he's got the range 1 shot. You no.
Oh yeah,
you take. I'll take one of my ships being ion, so I can potentially take you off the board. It seems good. All right, here we go. Jess Pava taking the first shot.
Woo, nice.
Hit, crit.
Nothing. Oh, crit's going under the shields already.
Oh, snap. Let's find out what we get. It is a fuel leak. Fuel leak on Von Reg. Mind you, the next damage you're dead, but you know what? You could be extra dead if it's a crit.
Oh,
that's guaranteed.
7 for 7.
Guaranteed.
Gone.
Get some F's in the chat for Von Reg. Kaboom.
This is why I was so surprised that he turned in. Why did he turn in? It didn't make any sense to me.
There is no table flip button in person here. Somebody had asked earlier, did you guys try using a blue screen for the dice so that evade show up better? It is a blue screen.
Confirmed. It is a blue
yes. The difficult part is lighting it. Oh, come on. Stop it. Lighting it is always a challenge just because of all the things. Yeah. If you know, you know. Evenly lighting a box because of the walls is a challenge. So you have light coming in from different sides. You got to put all these different lights to try to do the whole thing. And also trying to keep the setup compact. Because, I mean, if I just had like a giant light facing straight down and on a single box, it's great. It's the integrated and in a place where you can use it that's always a challenge.
Ooh, Yavin Base already trolling Marcel here. 71 points, well worth it. Took 2 T70 shots. I mean, Kylo's got 50 minutes. Like, he could do it.
He's got a lot of tools out there. We're gonna go ahead and try to. Marcel forgot the don't crowd the box. Let's go ahead and see if we can crop the dice here for you guys a little bit. Crop. Somebody had a good question earlier. I just forgot what it was. All right, we'll roll with that. That's good enough. That's better than it was. Somebody had asked a question up here. Let me try to find it. Where did we go? Oh, here we go. So now the plan is to try to find some Kylo.
Mm-hmm.
You know why I think why Marcel's behind? His Kylo model is the small one. You only bring the big Kylo.
Only the Chad Kylos for sure.
As a veteran player, you should know that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I think Marcel Manzano tried to be Dale Cromwell today. I think right. he's like, it works for Dale. Why not me? That's because Dale flies 3 ships instead of 2.
I faced him with like Vader Ryad before.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
But I know what you're saying, though. That Major. I was questioning when he went for the boost between those gas clouds as well, trying to get just like a range 3 unmodified shot. I ain't gonna do much. That's not worth it.
$47 minutes and change left on the clock. We got 6 rounds of X-Wing for you today. Hopefully you guys can hang out with us all day and have a good time. Ryan's going to be doing 1 bank, closing off some lanes potentially for Kylo. Clears a stress, maybe taking a barrel roll. Yes. And you'll see that Ryan is using the GSP helmet metal charge tokens. That's Jess's token right next to Jess. We actually are going to have those for sale in the next couple weeks to the public. What we're doing right now is we're offering them to our patrons first, group by group. And as I fill the orders, then I'll go to the next one. I fell a little bit behind on my my emails getting ready for the showdown, but anybody who's waiting for a reply, we got plenty. We got plenty for everybody. Who's making it through all 6 today? Well, I will tell you one of the things about in-person play versus TTS is we said it a lot. TTS is way faster, right? Whether it's like just like general setup, moving ships around. There's going to be obviously less turns and all that. So hopefully we try to keep a good clip, but. Might go a little late today. And there we go. Stepping on the gas. Looks like probably a 4 straight. And now has to decide where he wants to go. Currently sitting in Vi Marati's arc. Not too bad. Could barrel roll.
There's discussing tokens right now.
Yep. So somebody was asking how did the betting go? If we take a look at our Choose Your Champion poll, I believe it is Ryan in the lead with 62% of the vote. We got around 300,000 points in the pool. For anybody who's enjoying the game, go ahead.
It's hard not to bet against this tried and true 3 T70s, 2 pawns list.
Spends the force for 3. Rolls 1 out the box. Spends calculate and takes 2 damage.
Yep, no other friendlies to reroll. He's checking it there, see if Ice and Arc, and they are not. That's points. Marcel excited about them points.
Rose, half points.
Okay, so kind of a setup round for Ryan. He took some target locks. He's did some barrel rolls to try to get a block. I mean, it's one of the hardest things is to block a Kylo, and Marcel did a very aggressive 4-forward and was able to sneak through that line of T70s, and now has the back line. These pawns are not maneuverable. Rose is stressed. What they have, they only have a 3K. No stop, nothing like that, no reverse. So he's just gonna, I assume he's gonna barrel out with supernatural, hard 1 back in, something like that.
Yeah. Or, I mean, he could also go away. I know that he's behind, but if he's feeling, I guess, because what the X-wings are gonna do K-turns.
K-turns, talon rolls.
K-turns. So if he turned in, that would give him essentially 1 turn of being able to probably finish off Rose or attempt to finish off Rose. And then do you have an escape route after that? Is the 5 straight good enough? I don't know. Thank you for the sub, Ranger Jeebus. Vi coming up.
Ooh, we're going to see a jam? Come on, Vi. Give him the jam.
Let's see. Waiting for it. Jam!
Jam! I do it!
Welcome to the Space Jam!
Yeah, he spent this lock for the Ion Torpedo last round, so that's going to prevent him from taking any modifiers that isn't the Force. And if he uses that, one of those Force is Supernatural. Actually, I think
and then he'd only be down to 1, yeah.
Yeah, he's full up on Force because he didn't spend... Or did he? No, he didn't do the full Ion Torp. He left it at 3. All right, got some K-turns coming in, as predicted here. Those little tokens are their X-Wing, or their foil tokens. You see there. I think red is open and blue is closed.
Wookie Barber asking, does anybody take rocks anymore? I brought rocks for one of my lists.
I got a quad jumper, so you know I brought rocks.
Yep. Each of my lists uses different obstacles, and that's not because I was being cute. It's because it makes sense for the lists.
Ooh, what list did you bring that brought rocks?
Boba Fett. Boba Fett quad jumper.
That makes sense. Also a quad jumper, so
yep.
Also bring rocks. Ooh, a double stress Jess here, just going through this debris.
She's like, I got friends.
Yeah, was coordinated a focus from Rose.
Takes a damage there as well, taking another shield. Or a shield, that's the first one.
A shield off of Jess, yep. All right, a little bit of luck there for Marcel.
Marcel has to decide what he wants to do. He said just a 2-turn. He's going to hold on to the Force.
Yeah, with that jam, he can't take a focus, so going to need every bit of it.
So it looks like he is going to have follow-up shots on Rose, though. Has to decide if he wants to reposition. Those are the only actions that might potentially matter here.
Yeah, you...
Typo X-Wing says, Dion, congratulations. Today, long time coming, as well as a lot of work. Getting your house back.
It's a blues lock, I believe. Yeah, John. I got the tour here hanging out in the downstairs, and it's looking great, man.
All right, looks like a hit crit potentially. We'll see if Jess. Rose is gone. Rip.
Rose.
Did she do enough? She's looking for Rose's ability, seeing if there were any other friendly ships in the attack arc, and there were not. Did spend 1 force to do that. And that is a range 3 shot. Jess has a focus. Can Rose's final love to the squad do anything?
Checking Nimi for that lock, or to the Jess reroll. Has it?
It is no, yes, no, yes. Okay.
Yes, for just one reroll there. Easy force expenditure. And Kylo's doing work out here.
There you go. So he would have been down to, just so you know what that was, what you saw was he would have been down to 0 force and got 1 back because it was the end of the turn.
Exactly. Now, every single one of Ryan's ships is stressed here, and Kylo's got an easy, like, 5 forward on that dial, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Their 5 forward's still blue, isn't it?
It is still blue.
So good.
But I mean, they also. I mean, yeah, you're right. The 5 forward probably is the call here, because the X-wings I guess could do like a 1 bank, but then you got cloud coverage for Kylo if he's able to make it that far.
Yeah, use that cloud to regain up some force, cut back in. I'm not sure what the next target is. That pod's pretty protected, and Vi isn't much of a threat. Without that compromising intel on Kylo, it was on the Major. Not a big deal. If I was considering a T-70, I'd want to take out Jess, honestly. But also, she's the one with defensive modifiers, so a very compromised Major. Exactly. I mean, Marcel, so he spent 13 minutes killing 1 pod. I might have to pick up the pace here. What would you say on average, what, 3 shots to finish off one of these 6 health?
The silencers?
No, one of the 6 health T-70s.
Oh, the T-70s? Yeah, you need 3 shots. You need 3 shots.
3 shots for Jess, for sure. Maybe 2. Maybe you could get by with 2 on the other ones.
Well, yeah, he's, what is that, 41 points behind. So if you take out any of the T-70s, you are winning by at least 1, depending on which one it is.
1 point lead is all you need.
That's right.
Yeah, so now we do see that the blue is in the back here after those K turns. So they're kind of having to maneuver around each other.
Somebody had asked earlier if this is the table that goes up and down, and the answer is yes. It does it pretty smoothly. We could raise it, and you guys wouldn't know. Maybe with the ships on there, you might be able to see a little jiggle, but the camera stays still. It actually, the camera and the lights all move together, and with the table, because it's attached to it. And here we go, hitting the gas.
5 forward. Yep, gonna save the force and just boost out of all the arcs. Yeah, it looks like that was Demi's lock now on there too. So 2 locks on Kylo.
And you know, here's the thing though: if Marcel is running, Ryan is regrouping, right? Like it is not necessarily the fact that Ryan's not getting shots right now isn't necessarily a bad thing. The clock, they kind of have the clock is more pressure on Marcel than I feel it is on Ryan at the moment.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, Ryan's just flying around casually, like you said. Like he can lose another half a ship. He can lose all of Vi if he wants. He doesn't care about Vi.
Woody Woo says, "Love the helping of moves from your opponent."
I think
yeah.
Ryan just did that 5 forward from Kylo. That's real life X-Wing problems, is that when you fly to the other side of the table, you have to have your opponent make your moves.
Still no. We are using the same dice pool. It is the GSP dice. They've been locked away in the dungeon for about 1.5 years. No, so the camera, sorry, I wasn't specific. The camera rigging is attached to the table. So when the table goes up, like the view doesn't change for you guys, but we can adjust it for, so for instance, I think in the next game, since Will's a little bit taller.
A little bit. I'm dwarfing you on this camera, by the way.
Yeah, you are. You know, we'll have it a little bit higher, but not too high, because I'm short. All right? I'm not the shortest one. Marcel's the shortest one, right?
I mean, you guys can fight over that other. It's who's standing up straighter that day, I'm sure.
That's right. Well, I got my house shoes on, so.
Oh, there you go.
So I win today. But that's because I have old man feet. I gotta wear special house shoes.
I know. I should have brought my house shoes. My house shoes aren't very comfortable though. They just keep my feet warm.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Does the table go left and right? No, left and right. That was, and you know, this table is awesome. This is 100% thank you to our patrons. It's the reason why we were able to get such a nice table. It was an investment that I wanted to make. There was a custom-made top so that we have enough room to have the mat. You can obviously see the cards on the side. We have plenty of space for items on the right side. And we could even play an epic match on it, and we would just place a camera on the opposite side. Is the only thing we would do.
We don't play enough epic.
Yeah, that's why it's optimized for regular, you know, for 200 point.
I know they were releasing more and more cards for that big old squid. I forget.
It looks cool. I mean, I think we're gonna definitely have to play with it a little bit.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. I don't even know. It, like, reverses into big ships and drills into them. Mm-hmm. I want to see that happen. It sounds great. I don't even know what that would happen once you do that, but it sounds amazing. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, a 4K on a huge ship. What does that even mean? How do you even do that?
Oh, you know what? There is a way for me to get James audio in here. Hold up, James. I can make you a real boy.
He's a real boy.
So you guys might not know, we got James in our ear. Got to use my prowess here.
This is an interesting maneuver from the blue here. I guess not that interesting. This is only clear lane. Looks like he closed his wings. Going to set up maybe a barrel roll to turn back around.
Oh, nope. I don't have that installed on this computer yet because this is the new one. Sorry, James. You're not a real boy. All right. Where are you going, Nimmy? You going to... We 4King?
Yep, so utilizing the outside of the nubs there. Another in-person technique. Anybody who's only played during the pandemic, you're going to see all the fancy things you got to do to move ships in real life.
Every trick just to kind of keep things moving, right?
Right. Yeah, anything to not mark off a ship. You got the on the outside. Nathan Heidi called it Chinese style, but I don't think that's the appropriate words.
Yeah,
for that.
No, that is not appropriate.
But he meant it by like backwards style, basically. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, putting it literally on the outside of your base as well. If you got like a 2 or 3 straight, using the 4 or 5 straight templates. There's so many little tricks. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
So I just use the side-to-side method is what I call it.
Side to side. That's
side.
a far more appropriate.
Yeah.
Way to say it. Almost like how you side slip.
Oh,
it really,
that was a little longer than usual.
Really hesitated on that one.
I got one more other extreme thing I could do to try to stop this flickering, but I'd have to completely shut down the computer. So
it's so strange.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Why would it like hiccup like this? Is this a Talon roll?
T-roll?
Oh, this is this catches Ryan off guard. Wasn't sure about this, but that blue is out of the fight for a bit. Ooh, a barrel roll with prime thrusters.
Put a fan on the Will, they told me to put a fan on the capture card.
I mean,
we have a fan. I mean, we got a fan pointed at it right now.
It is warm in here. I'm actually gonna get my pup out.
Yeah, it is. It's toasty.
She's panting. I know, pup.
All right, you got some trail mix there. Spence for one. 2 of 8s. Safe.
Yeah, focus reroll from Jess. It's going to be hard to get through her with only 1 shot per round.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not going to separate from her friends. So now this is the opportunity where Marcel can catch Ryan off guard as well with those prime thrusters. He may have just showed his hand there by already barrel rolling. I would have probably kept it secret and be like, oh, by the way, I can also supernatural while stressed.
Yep.
But he wanted the shot, though. Fair enough.
He's got to start nibbling away. Now, it didn't work out, but...
I mean, yeah, like, Kylo doesn't need to go forward. A barrel roll, hard 2 behind the gas cloud, a boost, maybe to get out of arc or get an arc as well. Like, Kylo can be hard 2, barrel roll, boost, 5 forward, boost, barrel roll, like... Boost, barrel, 5 straight. Yeah. Well, that 5 straight's quite a bit.
7 straight. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean,
slap down the focus.
Do you want to go after Vi, though? It seems like a waste. Whoa. Ryan's gone full
I don't think Ryan's actually convulsing.
Yeah. What? Someone check Ryan real quick.
What is happening? Oh, my goodness. All right. Please hold. That was very strange and unnerving. 1 second, guys.
Back to normal.
Back to normal.
We saw through the Matrix for a second. No big deal. Yeah, TTS crash. No big deal.
We just lost the frame rate for a second. You know, when you lose the frame rate?
Yeah, Ryan's... what is the... Where it goes 999? His latency or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, Ryan went full 999 there for a second.
It's glitching out just a bit.
Ooh, here's a boost from Kylo. Trying to get past Nimi. Ryan's checking it. Looks good.
All right. So let's see. So where did Kylo go? He did get past.
So he boosted and then 5 forwarded. Yeah, the Flying Mighty. Yeah, it turns out if you never fought Supernatural Kylo, wow, you're in for a treat. Because it is ridiculous. I've been wanting to put Supernatural on Ahsoka so bad.
Mm.
So good. But yeah, he's.
I mean, especially Ahsoka with it would be amazing, right? Because you finish your maneuver in many different spots or whatever, which you have different options there, and you could trigger her ability.
Oh well, also you put extreme maneuvers. No, 8-wing Ahsoka, so I can put extreme maneuvers and supernatural. Hard 1 boost before I move. Or wait, no, barrel roll then hard 1. No, you get barrel roll, then hard 1, boost.
So here's a supernatural barrel roll. Or might be a normal barrel. All right, because he did move already. Barrel roll. He's debating on the positioning, whether he goes forward, back, or in the middle.
He's tempting. I think the decision is he might not want 3 dice coming in on him. So he might actually want range 2. Yep, you can hear it there. Wanted range 2. So he did lock. He didn't focus.
And there's 3 hits. Spend focus, slowly nipping away.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't like advanced optics on Kylo, because I'm always taking locks as well.
There you go. Locks. I mean, you got the Force.
You got the Force. All right, range 1. No mods here. Just a single hit. Easy vid. Ooh, we got automated target priority triggering.
There you go. Bank up that calculate.
I mean, when you're only facing against 1 ship, like, the automatic isn't too much of a deal.
Well, it's nice for them to have a, have a mod in a situation where they normally wouldn't have one.
Oh no, I think it's very valuable. And it's 1 point. Be careful over there.
Everything will be fine.
So, they're talking about.
Nope. Can you? All right, good.
We can.
We can, yeah. We got it so we can relay.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, we can hear the audio. They're talking about the locks for the ships, and the 2 T-70s have locks who aren't Jess. That's the.
Hit the switch on the left up there. Forgot to turn that on.
I was gonna say that might help, dude.
Yeah, you can turn off the big light too. Get a little less heat in here.
Yeah, I mean you got the studio lights on us, so plenty of illumination. Bypass the compressor, easy. Kylo. So how many? He's still down the same amount of points. Taking out Vi. It's not enough.
It's not enough. 28.
No, he's got to have a T-70 if he wants to mess with Vi anymore. I mean, he was really just trying to arc dodge here. But now, that blue is right for the picking. Now, the blue does have an extra shield, not a shield down.
Mm-hmm.
Nimi lost 1 to the Ion Torp. Jess lost 1 to a debris. So I think that's got to be your next target. Like, you don't really want to be messing around with these other ships. Not when they're all grouped together like this. See if we get another jam. Come on, Ryan. Give him the jam.
Slap down the jam.
Give him the jam.
It sounds like Ryan is a little bit concerned that he might be Talon rolling right behind him. So thinking about defense. So
he's already stressed.
Oh, he's currently stressed. You're right. So Ryan not thinking straight. I'll just relay. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, repeating back what Ryan said.
Prime thrusters. Let's boost and barrel, not do whatever.
You can do whatever, but not whatever.
Yeah, because that's even that's an interesting point about Supernatural Kylo as well, is that there is the opportunity to dial in a K turn and then boost and barrel roll and do the 2 forward. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, do it on purpose.
It's technically
It's not cheating. It's using your
It's using every option available.
That's
so
right.
that was a boost.
Is that a Chad silencer? No, it's not. That's why Marcel's losing. We went over this.
So he's also forgot he was stressed, so he's going to take the double stress now. Yeah, he's leaving. Goodbye.
Yeehaw. So looks like the plan is to go after the blue squadron.
There you go. We need Arwen just in here, just hand fanning you.
I don't think Kylo's going to have the time either. It's because if he cuts in.
Yeah, they're discussing the Von Reg back. That's what they were pointing at was the turnout, which is what both of them were like. Both of them were expecting the turnout barrel roll boost, but Marcelli said that he was trying to catch Ryan off guard, knowing that was the optimal move.
But
didn't work out.
I think that's the problem with like that is a common mistake I make where it's like, oh, let me do this really cool unexpected thing instead of the one that I really should do, like the best move, because I expect the best move. I'm like, but crap, that was the best move.
It was.
I just gave up the best move.
Right? Yeah, makes sense.
Kylo should never have a talent slot.
I mean, if they took away his force talent, though.
I mean, sure.
He can have outmaneuver. I'd rather see him have outmaneuver than supernatural reflexes.
I agree.
Ooh, yeah, Lone Wolf, though. They really try not to give Lone Wolf to
the Force users.
To Force users, yeah. They gave it to the Adas, but the Adas only have 3 health, so.
Lone Wolf,
I guess.
Predator.
We don't see too many Lone Wolves. Maybe on Anakin's for the Adas. Oh, Daredevil Supernatural Primed. Get out of here, Scooter.
He just wants chaos. It's not a swap. It's a give me more.
Well, that's what I was trying to say with like Extreme Maneuvers, Supernatural Ahsoka in the A-Wing. She's also doing that, where you had barrel roll, hard 1, hard 2, and now you're behind where you started. Jeez. How are you keeping track of that? All right, 17 minutes. I mean, Ryan's not playing slow. Like, he's playing. He's got to move 4 ships every round.
I know a couple people have been asking if GSP will be in Texas. We're working it out. I personally cannot go because that is graduation weekend. There's an event happening in Texas, the Lone Star Open, I think it's called.
Lone Star, I believe.
It's going to be a 3-day event. So Swiss on Friday, Swiss on Saturday, and cut on Sunday. I think the idea there being able to spread people out a little bit more, take less people, and fill both days of Swiss. So we're trying to figure it out. I think Will said he was available, so we gotta work out logistics and all that and see what we can do. But it's a strong maybe.
Yeah. I questioned it until I heard that Brent Wong was running the Showdown there.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of trust in Brent.
Same. 1 hit and evades out. But yeah, I was really sad when I looked at my calendar and I was like, all right, you know what? Let's go for it. And then I realized it was graduation weekend.
Got to get that diploma.
Yeah. Music school graduation is like serious because it's not just like, not a big deal. I'll go do something else. It's just a ceremony. No, We got like performances, and we got to sing.
Oh, man.
Got to play with the orchestra.
It's a whole musical, I assume.
Yes. Got to do a little number walking on stage. I'm just kidding. You don't got to do that, but you know, it's a whole shindig.
All right, so Blue's got to get out of the way. Oh, excuse me. Blue's got to get out of the way of these two T-70s, and Jess and Nimi are going to be coming in, trying to catch Kylo here. And Cece freaking out.
Wonder why.
I don't know. Cheerio.
I mean,
That's all I could imagine.
all right. And checking to see.
Ryan's got to get on board with the 5 straight on the outside.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I was like, wait, what? What is it? What's going on?
Yeah, I think it's more consistent than the outside nubs, to be honest with you. It's just much straighter.
And there you go. Going on there. So right now, Nimi's just I believe has had a target lock on Kylo for a while now. Just set up in a spot to threaten. Goose Drew said, I found your piece on J.W. Pepper. Yeah, there's 2 of them. I got Editor's Choice for one. It's a major award.
That's very exclusive. Ooh, Adam out there getting pumped, getting swole like Kylo here.
That's right.
Watching GSV. There you go. Do your double reps, man. Got to get out of that COVID bod.
Where are you going? And I like Jess's positioning too, because Jess has covered the one thing I was worried about with Nimi is Kylo could probably pretty easily get on Nimi's flank, but Jess is just right there being like, no, you can't.
Let's see if he can.
Oh, okay. Barrel rolling to the left.
Might be trying to boost.
Call your kids, call your wife. We got GSP playing live.
Oh, man.
That was obstacle nudge.
Yeah.
He hit the debris. He hit it.
Oh, yeah.
He not going anywhere.
Yeah. So fails the boost.
People in the chat. D.
Right. Yeah, I think he's got to roll for that debris. There it is. No problem. So I think got out on Nimi's arc, but
and no shot on the X-wing. Or he does have the blue squadron. Only one hit and gonna push it through. No heroic out here. That's the first shield on there.
So he's done 1 damage to each T-70.
Spreading out the damage. That is a recipe for disaster.
Yep. And time is ticking now with those a couple disengages from Kylo.
Ooh. Hit, crit at range 1. Sorry, 3 hits and a crit. Able to get 3 evades, but still going to end up taking that first shield on Kylo Ren.
Ooh, Vi here, trying to get them points. No problem.
Natty's out.
All right, so
should he have 2 stress on Kylo?
No,
because he did a blue maneuver, right?
Mm-hmm. Stress for the boost. Cleared it with the 5 forward, and then gained 1 from the debris.
Kylo, 5 out of 6 evades. Yeah, but you should see his attack dice.
Yeah,
no bueno.
Abysmal. He's getting trail mix or blank hit every time he rolls.
I mean, right now, Ryan is doing a wonderful job of keeping the pressure on. He has his arcs pointed in different directions. He's a pretty easy way to get Jess in front of Kylo and just continue putting pressure on there. You got space for Nimi to turn around.
Yep,
the blue
Talon
Squadron's
roll.
probably turning as well.
Yeah, Talon rolls hard to. I mean, Kylo's so slippery though. So slippery. Because yeah, as a note, if he's got room, can go out here and then go this way. He go this way, cut back down here. Pretty much do whatever he needs to. Go wherever. I mean, as long as he can boost and barrel, right? As long as he's got those options. But really can go wherever he needs to. But he's done 1 damage to all of these ships. And still doesn't have a clear person to track down.
Another reminder I want to put for our audience, according to the GSP Showdown rules, once a list is played, it cannot be played again unless that person needs to break a tie at the end. If we require a 7th round because there's not a clear winner, we have a tie in our score, which is possible. It's rare, but it's possible.
I don't think it is possible with round robin because it would just go back to.
Isn't there a possibility to get 2 people at 2-1?
The problem, actually, yeah, but they would have fought each other though.
That's true, but that's not really a conclusive winner, is it?
I mean, that's up to you. I'm not making the rules. I think the problem would be if there's 3 2-1s. That's where a round robin breaks apart. I don't know what. We don't have a thing for that yet. We hope that just doesn't happen. But that's up to you. If we got time, if you want a decisive win, I will say that I want it to be that you have to fly somebody else's list.
Oh, on the tiebreaker?
Yeah, you have to fly somebody else's
I'm
list.
in. You know what? I've decreed it. If we require a 4th round to break the head-to-head tie, you have to pick one of their lists. And we'd still do the ban and all that stuff with all 3 lists that are available.
No, I'm saying you have to. Both opponents would have to fly this. So if it's me and you, we have to choose between Marcel and Ryan's lists.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking about each other's.
No, because then you know what I'm.
Okay.
You know the tricks of my list.
This is true.
Really random. I don't think it will come to that, but maybe. I mean, actually, 2-1s could happen pretty easily.
So the reason I brought that up is so that you guys know that every round today you're going to have different matchups in lists. I think we have. Do we have every faction represented? I'm pretty sure we do.
Separatist. I have Republic.
This is, I think, the only First Order list.
I'm also flying First Order. I have
well?
the Tavson and Hollow.
Ah, yes.
We have you're flying Imperials. They're both flying Rebels. I'm flying Scum.
And I have Scum as well. So is it Imperials that had only one? Is it me find the only Imperial list? All right.
Yeah, did Ryan fly Separatist? What was Ryan's 3rd squad again?
Resistance. Separatists, Resistance, and Rebels.
Oh, he's got the HMPs. That's right. Roomba. So yeah, actually, surprisingly, the least represented faction is Imperials.
That's crazy.
What is that? I mean, I know what that is, but what's going on out there? What is this?
Devin went to the bakery to get some yummy yum-yums for us.
Oh, we do need some yummy yum-yums.
Isn't that sweet?
Dude.
That's for the winner of the episode.
Wow.
Yeah.
Each episode?
Yeah, each episode.
Wow. Man, whoever you're getting these metal things got from, killing it.
Yeah, I mean, I've showed it off. It's back here, so that's not a secret.
No.
You get this 5-die shot, able to get the 2 evades that were needed. If you want to check out the lists, guys, ! List that also has our draft rules and list building rules, so you guys can see how to do it. And I've had a couple people reach out and say, "Hey, Dion, can my friends, can we borrow your format?" And we're like, "Yeah,
of course,
take it, do it." If somebody asks where you got it from, we'd appreciate you say GSP, but that's
right. Don't steal it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I think it turned out great because last year we had done just faction draft. I think this really
it tightens it down, right? It starts to make tough choices.
That's half on Kylo, and I think Marcel's calling it.
And that's the ball game.
No, he's setting dials down. He called that the game. He's lost the game, but he's he's gonna put 5 minutes worth of dials down.
You know what's valuable here with that time? Like I think in a vacuum, most of the time you just scoop and you move on. But the table time right now, like just moving the ship around, I think has high value right now. Just physically moving the ships, being able to see them on the table. When he's had minimal practice, it's great.
Yeah, he was talking about the asteroid game where you just throw some asteroids down and just try to not hit them. Try to come as close to the asteroids as possible without hitting them. And we were making the comment, Damn! We were making the comment about flying large bases. And man, I was watching him just practice that 4K with Hera, just like trying to visualize that over and over again. Yeah, kind of staying on stress there. May have been his downfall.
One bank, slapping down the focus. And does it clear?
I think he did clear. Good for him.
Target lock boost is the plan.
He's jammed, so just boost.
Boost. He's got a target lock in his heart.
Yeah, those jams, that was what, the third jam we've seen? Pod's doing work?
Only 2 hits. I mean, that's the expected result, but no focuses. And he'll probably just focus out to hold on to the points. Yeah. Now, a reminder today, MOV does not matter. This is win. W's. We're not playing that MOV game. No. I think, Will, you had talked about it earlier when we were doing the draft, that is interesting the type of draft we did because it kind of showed you what we like in X-Wing and what we don't like. We were just like, nope, gone.
Natty's there. It became a curated list of what we wanted to see in X-Wing, especially with our early bands. And Kylo,
I think he just went pop to 1.
No, he got the Force.
Oh, he spent it. Okay.
But that was Mimi. Is there the blue as well? Range 1 here. With a lock. He's still around there somewhere. Oh, no lock.
He lives. The boy who lived. So it looks like Will... Oh, you know what I didn't make here, Will? I didn't make like a scoreboard scene to show how I can probably do that, whip that up pretty quickly. Let's see if I can do it in the background. Nah. We got cool. We got fancy here. We got to make it look pretty. Oh, I don't got time for that. I don't got time for faces over here.
Yeah, while Dylan's working on that, I would give a shout out to, we got Kurapal Creatives, District Foundry, and Kuat Print Yards. GSP 2021 for 15% off on Kurapal and District Foundry. I believe Kuat Print Yards was just GSP. Is that correct?
Yeah, just GSP, yep.
Just GSP on the Kuat Print Yards. Excellent sponsors of our streams and makers of amazing products. The other thing, stick around, guys, because we are giving away that t-shirt, and we've met our hat goal as well. We're only 9 subs away. Wait, is it 80 or 100 for the mystery box?
It is 100.
100. All right, so we're still waiting on
Big jump there.
big jump. Well, I mean, we are giving away T-shirts every round as well. So we're pushing for that. But stick around for that T-shirt and hat giveaway.
Alrighty. That's Cheerio in the background, by the way.
That's Cheerio barking at a closed door because she knows I'm in here. What a sad pup.
She's like, I love you. Don't leave me alone.
She's like, I know you're in there. I know. Cheerio never barks at, well, she barks at like other dogs, I guess, sometimes, but she really only barks at me, which I enjoy. Not the barking, but the limitation of it, I guess.
All right, looks like Marcel has spun around trying to get himself something going here.
Yep. Yeah, so he's supernatural boosted, then town roll, so he's got no mods, is stressed, potentially jammed again. So then he's just going to barrel roll. So that's a boost town roll barrel roll. Remember what I was saying about Kylo could be anywhere?
And
Lambolo. Oh man. You know what, Dion?
What?
Let's do an 80 giveaway as well.
An 81. Okay, I got it. We can do an 80 giveaway. You know, we'll do a GSP mystery box at 80 as well.
No, I got that prize from last night. I was supposed to give away.
Yeah.
We'll give away that.
The thing we forgot.
We did forget. Let's finish off the last attacks here. Kylo trying to get 2 and halves Vi. There you go. Was able to get 49 points, something like that. All right, Vi for the kill shot here with a calculate. Nah, easy evade. Kylo survives till time.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, and Row 6, our Grand Admiral patrons, and all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members. Thank you so much for your support. Gold Squadron out.